What is up, you guys? Brooke here. So, yeah. I don't know how I'm starting this video. I had meant to talk about part of this video's topic with you all last week. I did not post a video last week, and that was because I was not feeling it. I had actually recorded a video last week. I had recorded one, and I had edited partial of it, but I did not like it. In that video, I was talking about my current writing struggles with you guys, and I had filmed that video after a long day at work. And if y'all don't know, I work at a tax agency office, and it's hella busy this time of year because what do you know? It's, tax season right now. And with that being said, I wasn't in a good type of mood whenever I was recording a video last week for you guys, whenever I was already talking about writing struggles. And so I was like so frustrated in the video, and I could tell my frustration was there, which that's fine to show my frustration, but I just felt so whiny and so complainy. So I was like, you know what? I'll just shoot this again next week, because if I don't like a video, I'm not gonna post it for you guys. So let's do round 2 of this. Let's talk about my current writing struggles right now. And then I will also be going over my Camp NaNoWriMo plans with you guys, because Camp NaNoWriMo is just around the corner and I'm excited for it, but I'm also like, I have thoughts. I do want to mention that I am going to try and have my new posting video day be Thursdays. I had thought Wednesday was going to be my day of posting things, but you know what? I think it's going to be Thursdays. I think Thursdays is a better day for me. It gives me an extra day to work on a video for you guys before posting it. So that's the plan. I'm going to start posting my videos on Thursdays and then still have my write-in live streams be on Fridays. And by the way, speaking of write-in live streams, I do have one tomorrow. And when I say tomorrow, like the day that this is posted, this is March 5th today that this is posted. March 6th is the day that I'm doing a write-in live stream on my channel, and it starts at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm now switching my write-in live stream days to Fridays, and so there's going to be one tomorrow, so be sure to join me for that. It's going to be fun, and I eventually want to do a witching hour write-in, so that'll be so much fun. I haven't decided when that will be yet, but I do want to do that in the upcoming future soon. So I have writing struggles right now. The struggles also have to do with this time of year that I'm in right now. Every single time that I hit tax season time frame at work, I feel very, like I said, drained once I get home, and my creativity isn't as much there. So that's been a struggle for me lately, is to try and have that creativity survive and live on during this hectic time of year for me. And you might say, but Brooke, don't you write and do writerly things in the morning before you go to work? You would think that because that was a goal of mine at the beginning of this year, was to get up early before work, do some writing or something towards my book of some kind, and have that already be kind of somewhat checked off before the day officially begins. And that hasn't been happening. Like, my writing schedule in the morning has been so stupid, and I hate it so much. And so that's been a struggle for me, is the non-writing lately, or should I say outlining, because I'm still outlining right now. Oh, by the way, these are not real glasses. These are my blue screen reflecting glasses thing. I've been working on my book today, and I've been wearing these since I'm just always on the computer at work or at home, so I thought these would give a go here. But yeah, it's been a struggle to keep up with the writing since it's been a crazy time right now for me, and it sucks. But anyway, I feel like I need to get back into deciding what I want my writing routine to be, because lately the mornings have not been it. And then speaking of my outline that I had talked about earlier, I have not finished my outline, which that is also a bummer, but you know what? That's okay, because I'm not in any rush. I'm not in any rush to get this book done. I will be in a rush later on down the road whenever I'm like ready to get my books out there. But right now I'm not in a rush. Right now I'm taking my pace. I'm taking a slow pace, that's for sure, but I'm taking my time, making sure I'm writing the right story and I'm writing it, or I'm going to be writing it in the right way. So even though it's taken me a long time to write my outline and I'm okay with it, there are still struggles I am still currently struggling with for my outline. And one of them is that before I started outlining and everything, I knew my character had several wants and several goals and everything, but I needed to like define her want, because every protagonist needs to have a want and a need of some kind, or they need to have a goal. And I feel like I had like several ideas in my head, but nothing was ever concrete. And as I'm outlining, I need to have it to where my character has to have like a concrete defined want that will carry with her throughout the book and kind of also the series too. And then also my protagonist needs to have a lie that they believe. And they talk about this in Save the Cat and also other types of creative writing works where your character needs to believe in something that is false in order for them to believe in something else that is a revelation for them near the end of the book. For example, if there's a story out there where this person believes that love doesn't exist, then come time for the end of the story, they actually do find love and they know that love really is out there. Kind of something like that. I feel like I'm having to like really define these out right now, and it's really hard because I didn't figure that out before writing this book. I was just writing the book, kind of fumbling along with things, and I never had an idea of how to define certain things. It's just frustrating because I don't have these really nailed down yet, and I'm trying to write my outline, trying to figure all of this out, and I feel like there's several that I could go with, but then I'm also having to know that I need to have it tie in with the rest of the books too, and it's hard to do it with the series. It's really hard to try and connect the dots, especially if I haven't had my series outlined either. I'm just all over the place right now with outline stuff, and it's really frustrating. Oh, and I'm also researching still. I'm mainly researching like voodoo still. I have to still do that. I feel like I haven't researched enough 1920s stuff. I feel like I'm researching more voodoo things because I want to respect that culture and respect how they would want to be looked at. But then also I'm trying to make my own tie to things with the voodoo. There are some dark layers to it as well, and I want to experience some darkness to the voodoo, but I'm also wanting to respect the voodoo. I don't know. I feel like I need to keep moving on and not be paused with the need of wanting to keep researching things, because I feel like that's what I've done so much lately. And in the video that I was going to put out for you guys last week, I was complaining about how I wasn't getting anywhere with my website. I was wanting to just make a new kind of look for my brand. So last week I was complaining about how I had been spending hours upon hours trying to make my site look the way I wanted it to look. And so last week I was struggling with that, but now I can actually say that my site is, for the most part, done. It's so pretty. I love it so much. It has this beautiful look to it. Oh, here, let me show you. I have it up right here. It has this beautiful look to it that I just oh so love. And I actually made like all of the moving parts, all of the color of the purple and the blues and the speckledy dot things or whatever. I actually kind of made all of that. I made it in a video that I just had playing on repeat on my site, and I really like how it turned out. I think it's really pretty, and I also think it just kind of fits me and how I like the look of things to be at my desk. I kind of transferred it into my brand almost. Because if you think about it, I like purple. I like purple everywhere, as you can tell. And then also, I want to write books in the paranormal and fantasy genres, and I feel like that's a good look of encompassing both paranormal and fantasy together. I'm just freaking proud of it. It took me so long to come up with how it looks. Really, the past 2 weekends, I haven't done anything besides create this website anew. Let me know how you like it. I really enjoy it. I'm really happy I took the time to make that video with all of the cool speckledy stuff. But yeah, those are my current writing struggles right now. I'm sure I will definitely have more struggles to come as we wear on into 2020. But right now in 2020 is the first Camp NaNoWriMo that is coming around. Camp Nano is in less than a month, you guys, and it's come fast. Like, I was excited for camp, but I was like, oh, it's here already. Honestly, I don't have that much planned for it because if you all didn't know, I am going on vacation with Kate Kavanaugh. Me and her are going to go to New Orleans and then Nashville during April time. We're gonna have so much fun. It's gonna be kind of like a book research trip almost. Because my book obviously takes place in New Orleans, and then her book or one of her books, she has so many stories going on. There are so many things flying over here. But one of her books that she is writing takes place in Nashville, and she's never been there before. I've never been there before, and I've only been to New Orleans once. I want to get more of a feel for it. I want to look at more things that I had to miss out on last time. I love the South. It's the trees, it's the architecture. I just love it. I just love it so much, especially the Spanish moss on trees, you guys. My heart. But we will be there for a little over a week, probably like 10, 11 days or something, I believe. So that is taking up lots of time in April. And I want to be participating in Camp NaNoWriMo, but I'm also knowing I need to take into thought that I am still in my busy tax season time and that I am also going to be on vacation. So I have to know and take that into consideration that I won't be able to excel as much as I would want to during a Camp Nano. But a goal of mine still is that I want to get my outline, even though I had said I am going to take my time with my outline earlier on and that I didn't want to rush it. I kind of need to wrap the basicness of my outline done for Camp NaNoWriMo because I want to be writing during Camp Nano. And I miss the actual writing and I want to be actually writing whenever it's camp. So yeah, that's the goal, is to finish my outline sometime in March. So that way I know exactly play by play, chapter by chapter of what's going down in my book. So even though I'm not going to pressure myself to wrap up my outline, I still would like it to be done before Nano, or Camp Nano. And if I'm not done before Camp Nano, that's okay. I just won't be done by then. But the goal is to finish before Camp Nano. So when I do finish my outline, I do want to have a goal of writing 15,000 words during April time. I wish it would be higher, but with that time of year and with me being on vacation, I just don't want to give myself too high of expectations. I want to have it to where I am pushing for a goal of some kind, but I don't want to push myself too much whenever I'm wanting to enjoy my time with Kate, and I'm also wanting to not go crazy during the very end part of tax season. I will probably be doing writing vlogs. I want to try. I don't know how many I will accomplish and post for you guys. You might see some writing vlogs and you might not. We'll see how it goes, but you can definitely bet that Kate and I are going to be shooting our trip and experience in our little nano trip. I wanted to call it our nano trip because Kate and I are going to Nashville, NA, and New Orleans, NO, and also it's during Camp Nano. So I like to say that it's our nano trip, and I also like to say that KC and BP does nano. But yeah, that's about all I have to say here. So I hope everyone has a great Camp Nano next month. I hope I'll be able to participate in it more so than not, I guess. If you guys liked this video, feel free to give me a big thumbs up below. I'd really appreciate it. And also, don't forget to click the bell down below because I post writing related content every week here. And thank you all so much for stopping by today, and may the words be with you. Bye!